So welcome back to another Delivered Food Review. This week we're doing the other burger, which is the Pineapple McSpicy. Sounds a bit strange. From McDonald's heist menu. So stick around, you'll see exactly how I rated it, what it cost me, and most of the point was they advertised anywhere near the reality. So as we do every week, what's in the bag this week? And basically it's just the rest of the stolen, in inverted commas, items from McDonald's. So obviously not to be a complete fat pig, I couldn't have everything last week. And obviously the reviewers that have everything on the menu and then don't eat it and throw it away. I don't think that's right. So every order, just for the sake of saying it and not to waffle, is eaten. So this week is another meal, and this week is going to be the items that I didn't review last week. So pineapple on a burger, as I put at the start, yeah, I'm not even sure. Should I say burger? Should I say sandwich, probably? Really, because it's McChicken sandwich or McSpicy sandwich. Pineapple on anything. Pineapple on a pizza, I don't like it, it's horrible, why'd you have that, you weirdo. I think pineapple on a pizza is actually pretty nice. It cuts through kind of like the rich side of it. I can't think of a different term. Like rich tomato sauce or cheese, it breaks it up, the acid or whatever in terms of the pineapple, the enzymes, I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but more stolen items, yes, literally, if that's what they're saying. Although somebody that I know in Australia says this isn't actually a burger. Whether they've had it or not, maybe just haven't seen it, I don't know. Prices wise, not £7.39 for a McChicken sandwich or McSpicy. It's not cheap. I mean, if it was around £6 something, you could probably, it's like, not too bad. But £7.39 is, the best part of £8. And that, as I've said before, is going to a show or something and the burgers are £8-9 and that, it's a one-off, that's fine. So anyway, without waffling, apology, McSpicy, obviously pineapple McSpicy, the Sakura Sprite, plus the Choco Caramel Pie, and then the Caramel Pretzel McFLURRY. And this week, I thought, I'd tick the option for shaker fries, because I think the shaker fry is brilliant. But it didn't appear, so there's no bag, there's no shaker little pack. I think it's sour cream and pepper, was it? Black pepper? Really nice to add to the standard McDonald's fries, but it didn't appear. So I think they've screwed up with the fries options, and one of those options is the shaker bit. So unfortunately and disappointingly, standard fries this week, and they weren't particularly brilliant. The fries themselves weren't bad, but they're just heat. There was no heat to it. Again, I think this is temporary traffic lights, and for some reason Deliveroo is favouring a McDonald's further away, and the one that's closest to me, I guess McDonald's aren't doing delivery orders for some weird reason, even though I've seen delivery drivers there. But anyway, on to the main event, which is the Australian, taken from Australia, McSpicy with pineapple. Now, it kind of sounds a bit weird, I think, but when you eat it, it's actually pretty good. Again, a bit like pineapple on a pizza, it breaks up again, I can't think of a different word, but like the rich kind of side of it, the McSpicy, the spice, it breaks that up a bit. The mayo or sandwich sauce, which somebody said to me ages ago is not mayo, it's actually a McChicken sandwich sauce, which yes it is, but it kind of seems and tastes a bit like mayo. Again, one slice of cheese, and that's about it really. It's just a McSpicy with a pineapple ring. The bacon is the better bacon that was on the maple barbecue bacon double quarter pounder, which is excellent. A bit of a burger, and you've got to have a bit of an appetite to eat it, but it's definitely a good burger. So yeah, McSpicy with the pineapple, when you first bite it, it's a bit strange. It's kind of, your brain is like, okay, what's this flavour? What's that flavour? It's kind of fighting each other almost. Advertised versus reality. Don't really need to say any more. It doesn't look bad, but they never look the same, obviously. And I think they should. I think it should get close to it. However, just to take a second, if you haven't, and you do enjoy the content, please feel free to subscribe. Just one click. That's all you got to do, one click. Like it if you like it, and if you want to do the notifications for the videos coming through, fair enough. But please, if you can consider it, a subscription goes a long way. Anyway, back to the point of the Pineapple McSpicy. It was a good burger. Overall, the flavours all kind of complement each other. It's just that initial bite and kind of the juice as well. I've never had it on a burger before that I can remember. And it, like I say, it kind of screws with your brain a bit. But overall, it's a good burger. The lettuce, I don't know, McChicken sandwich, kind of, you know, they've added that to it or left it on. The McSpicy, the spice, the heat to it is still there, and that comes through definitely after you've kind of had the pineapple juice and you know, kind of adds to the burger as opposed to taking anything away from the burger. So I can't really say much more than not a bad burger. So hot and spicy, 100% chicken breast in a crispy coating with classic sandwich sauce. That's the McChicken sandwich sauce. Pineapple ring, bacon, cheese, lettuce. That's it. Not a bad burger. As far as I say, McDonald's actually doing it in Australia, I'm not 100% sure. I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments. But on to the next one, and if I didn't say Australia, on to the next one, which is the Choco Caramel Pie. And this one apparently is stolen from Indonesia. So again, not been... Maybe I should start going around the world, but then again, that's the same as every other reviewer. I don't know. But this pie, and I do love the pies, apple pie is absolutely brilliant. Crispy chocolate pastry filled with caramel sauce and chocolate ganache. As you can see there, kind of the caramel and the ganache, the chocolate is really good, but it all kind of slid to the end of the pie. So I guess there's not much they can do about that. It wasn't like lava, but obviously if it had come out the fryer oven, microwave, whatever they use, it would be like lava. It would take your skin off. So be careful with that. It's a nice pie, but it probably could be very messy. However, onto which I still don't really rate the pretzel side of it. The pretzels were a bit crispier this time, so they hadn't sat in the ice cream for that long, and it hadn't gone to essentially cream in a pot. The caramel side of any McFlurries I think is really good because it kind of mixes in and it stays, as you see there, soft. So it doesn't go hard, doesn't go crunchy or anything like that. So in terms of a pretzel McFlurry, I think the caramel one is far better. They're not particularly brilliant. I think the chocolate pieces, like the Smarties and the Dairy Milk and everything else, I think they're far better if you're going to have a McFlurry. Although, as you probably saw if you didn't see, it's the mini McFlurry, so you're always going to get a little bit kind of like lopsided, like more ice cream than caramel kind of principle. But overall, not bad flavours. The pretzel bits kind of added a bit of crunch to it, and the caramel itself is caramel with ice cream, which is really good. Yeah, it's just a McFlurry, unfortunately. But this one, in terms of the green apple and the mango, I think is the other two. This one is really good. Now, I don't always go for cherry, but in terms of actual cherry flavour, mixed with the Sprite, which is, what's Sprite? Lemon and lime? Yeah, lemon and lime. It goes really well. It's a hint. It's not full-on cherry. It's not full-on green apple. It's not full-on mango. It's a hint. But I think they've nailed it. Like, if they kept a few of these with the flavours in them, it doesn't have to be the same, with the Sprite combo, or collaboration, whatever you want to call it, pretty good. So we'll see going forward. You saw the prices there. Obviously, pause it if you want to have a look at the prices. They're not cheap. You know, £2.89 odd for the individual, like the pies and everything else. It's creeping towards £3. So Pineapple McSpicy, 8.5. You can see the rest of them. Not particularly brilliant. The Sakura, 9 out of 10, definitely. I appreciate everybody that's watching, as with every week. And if you haven't, and you feel like checking out a few of the reviews, have a look at these videos.